Welcome back to Earthbound.
And 2 hours later, that's why Shadowbringers is awesome. Anyway,
We're starting our recording session just a little late, but that doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is that last time we got all of the Soundstone, all of the melodies in our Soundstone. We went to Magicant, we went through Magicant, we beat up our own nightmare and made the power of the planet our own.
And now we gotta go talk to this guy.
And now we're like super buff. And we learned that we had to come to Saturn Valley, so that's where we are. And we can see Applecade and Dr. Andonuts working on that phase distorter, what they've been talking about needed to be made. Well, that's poopy.
No, that's no way that's connected.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not important at all.
You know what?
I appreciate that, though.
If I ever get a chance, number 3 on my list of things to do to change the past is just make Pokey's name Porky in this release. Just because, like, just need to get that out of the way, because they keep referring to him as a pig, and it's just like, you might as well just called him Porky the whole time. Maybe there was trouble, like Porky Pig would have been a problem, but I don't really. I mean, considering this game, like, they keep saying, like, oh my god, all this stuff is just copyright. Trademark.
I still feel like I prefer Pokey as an actual name, though I maybe would have liked if they'd like dropped that people call him Porky as as like an insult or a nickname or whatever. Just that kind of like, hey Porky, my name's not Porky.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! Now we can go beat up Giygas. There sure are, buddy.
So we just go in?
Yeah, I guess. Let's go. Off to go save the world. Oh, maybe that didn't go so hot.
See, this is why you get Zoom instead of teleport.
Why are you just gonna jam us in there if you don't even know if it's gonna work? We could have died. You're talking about, like, interdimensional travel, almost.
Yeah, this is that moment in, like, the story where, like, the Warrior of Light could die, and you go, like, well, this is where the bad ending happens, is where, like, where you just die and everything goes to hell. Like your character just dies in here and Giygas takes over.
Like, the machine just doesn't work right. Great, now all your atoms are strewn out across the universe. Thanks. You know, I think we have, actually. Man, it feels like a long time ago at this point.
I don't want to go to Eureka. They have to nerf that shit before I go back in there and finish.
Oh my goodness, I went in there like once and said, nah, I'm good.
Man, I liked Dynamis when I played Final Fantasy XI, but then 14 came along and blew all of Final Fantasy XI from my memory, so it's like, yeah, let's not do an area that's based off Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah, you know, now that I look back on it, old MMOs, not very good by today's standards.
No.
As it turns out...
I think people still play EverQuest.
Yeah.
Which, that's a hell of a viability right there. That thing's like, what, 20 years old?
I don't even know.
Because that was like late 90s or something. Maybe even mid-90s.
Okay, can I not be burnt to a cinder anymore? Can you, like, talk... Can you tell me this once the ringing in my ears dies down? Well, everybody else got cleaned up, but we're still a little messy. Oh, there we go.
So, yeah, the shop's upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, guess we have to go to Onett. Go to Onett. Gotta find the meteorite. Giygas is apparently not going to just be cool with us doing that.
This is the shop, right?
Sure. Just go in. I don't know where it is.
No, there was a mad duck up there. Yeah, this is the shop. It's either him or the guy up top that's selling new stuff.
I, Mr. Saturn, can do all for you. Well, nothing we need. I love how sing-songy that is. Maybe it's that guy on the left?
I guess. Let's see.
Hey!
Oh, okay. Piggy jelly?
Don't look at me.
Do we need any of these specifically?
Probably. Let's worry about that between vidges.
How about you worry about it between my fists?
Which ones were that? That was rain.
It was flame, rain, and night.
Flame.
So,
Okay, flame, rain, and night.
fire,
Okay, while
ice, and flash.
Okay, so while you go to
Onet.
Onet, I will figure things out. Okay, so flame is 15, rain is 15, and ice? There is no ice.
Freeze.
Freeze.
PSI freeze.
Flame.
There's
No, I have flame. Flame is
There's
15.
flame. It was flame, rain, and night. And
Oh,
night.
flame, rain, and night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all 15. The biggest thing that I was checking is there are only 6 pendants in the game, and the first 3... That's encouraging.
Very encouraging.
The first 3 are all 15 defense.
So we have the C pendant for Paula.
Yeah, the first 3 are 15 defense, and we don't need any of those. The second 3 are, as far as I can tell, one-time only items.
Hmm.
And I was wondering, because I didn't know that guy started selling more stuff, I was thinking, hey, if he sells those later 3 at all, that's an upgrade. But it's not, so we don't have to worry about it.
Don't we normally port up higher? We're down near the hotel.
No, I think this is it.
I thought we usually port into the food station.
No, I'm pretty sure this is it. If we don't port in here, then we port in on this. But I think it is that bottom one. Or that middle road. It's fine, though. It's spooky, but there's nothing, like, bad here.
Use the library more.
I will read as little as I like.
Ah.
Ah!
Jeez,
Well, apparently there's something going on here.
It's the Ghost of Starman. And
Okay,
the
so-
Evil Eye.
These guys are not fudging around.
No.
This is, as has been said, Giygas knows that this is your final chance to go meet him. He knows that you've found all the melodies, and he darn well doesn't want you to get to him. So these are his final forces. Ghost of Starman has 750 HP, 462 PP, offensive 152, defensive
He
170,
doesn't anymore.
speed of 46, guts of 43. He has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping the Goddess ribbon, which is the best ribbon in the game.
Ooh, Paralysis Omega.
He can cast Starstorm Alpha.
Which I did PSI Shield Omega, so it reflected back and killed him.
Yeah, he can cast Starstorm Alpha, or he can count down 3, 2, 1. So it takes 3 turns, count 3, 2, 1, and then he casts Starstorm Omega. Which will, like, pretty much wipe you. Except maybe Ness, because he has, like, 9,000 HP. He does not come in with a shield up, so that's good to know. But he's also not really susceptible to anything.
Man, that's a lot of experience.
What was that second guy?
Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Let's see what the Evil Eye's got
They
for
did
us.
Paralysis Omega.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Paralysis is kind of his stick. He has 720 HP, 400 PP, offensive 141, defensive 162, speed of 38, guts of 25. Again, he does not come in with any particular status. He is weak to freeze.
Which I hit him with, so he took a lot of damage for that.
Otherwise, not really susceptible to anything. He can cast Brain Shock Omega and Paralysis Omega.
Which is the first thing he did.
Like, we're seeing the enemies use Omega level PSI. Which, like, thinking about it, early game, we didn't see much in the way of PSI.
Mechanical Octobot.
Because PSI is kind of reserved. But that's where, like, Giygas isn't fudging around. He's got armies built around this crap.
I'm gonna do this, because I don't think we've seen that yet.
Okay, Mechanical Octobot, do you explode?
I hope not, because I'm gonna just like shove a bunch of just terrible things on them.
Okay, Mechanical Octobot, he has 768 HP, 0 PP. Offense of 147, defense of 176, speed of 43, guts of 8.
He explodes when killed. Oh god, why did it kill him first?
Let's see here. Does not come in with a shield or anything. He is weak to fire. He has a regular attack.
Oh good, he doesn't explode.
Yeah. He has a regular attack, he can steal an item, and he can paralyze you. Yep, there's good old paralysis.
No, that was
not paralysis, Starstorm. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I would like everybody to note that Starstorm Alpha at this level killed Paula and Jeff and damn near killed Pooh.
So,
So, like, level up off of these, like, either before these things or, like, especially use Omega here, like Life of Omega, because that just, like, heals everyone well.
very slight spoilers. There is no boss. There is no, like, boss waiting up at the meteorite.
Oh, I know, that's why I'm going a whole hog on PSI.
So, I mean, that's telling everybody else, too. Which means you don't have to worry about saving up for that eventuality. If you can get to the meteorite, you're good. For the record, right now, you should be probably around level 68 on average. I'm pretty sure we're all over that.
75, 66, 64, 63.
Okay, they could use some levels.
Yeah.
You'll probably want to be 68 by the time you finish this area, I guess.
Thankfully, the good thing about Onet is you got a free heal.
Yeah, free heal. You're right here. And it's not just like a butterfly or anything either. It's straight up full up. Do we have anything we even want to store?
Do we need the ultimate bat?
Not really.
Wait, the ultimate bat is worse than what we have, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, see,
Well,
I told you it fills up.
Alright, well...
I don't know if anybody's ever actually done that, but I just like the fact that I did it because I got like a bunch of magic puddings. And I was like stored it in there. It's like free PP, just go for it.
Alright, well, back to the grind.
And technically, you could just like explore the entire town and be fine.
Yeah, the monsters are only up here. Hey, it's you two again. So the Evil Eye is kind of annoying, but that's Starstorm. I don't know if the Ghost of Starman actually has an order to his attacks. Like, if maybe he does Starstorm Alpha, and then waits 4 turns, and then does Omega. So maybe you're cool. But yeah, that was something in the neighborhood of like 700 HP or something, so if they're not dead, they should both be pretty close to dead.
Wow, he does not take a lot.
Yeah, I guess when I said... Let me go back and look at... Let me go back and look at that Evil Eye again. And see if he's strong to anything, because I noticed he wasn't weak. I wasn't really looking for strong to anything.
Thankfully, it just killed him. I think he said he was weak to ice, so he's probably strong to fire.
Yeah. Let's see here. E is on the other end of the alphabet. Nobody's home. Yeah, he only takes 25% damage from fire.
I like the sound effects, so sue me.
Yeah. Also, you get to annoy,
Shit, I forgot it's gotta go down.
Yeah. You get to annoy Pokey's family. So, you know, that's
This is
cool.
about where we fought the Starman Jr.,
That's
wasn't it?
exactly where it was.
I'm in his spot now. I cast the Starstorm. Aha! You thought you had me.
So you can get through here by, like, scaling the fights on and off. These little diamond enemies are really hard to do that with, but you can. And you can also just get lucky and go stretches without enemies.
I'm kind of glad it didn't happen, but at the same time, I mean, we haven't finished the game yet, so Lord knows when it could happen, but kind of funny that we've managed to avoid getting diamond eyes so far here.
The overworld sprite for that's funny.
It's literally just diamonds.
Yeah, it's a diamond-shaped person.
Yeah, do not hold back. Those starmen are not going to hold back themselves.
Yeah, that star storm is kind of a thing.
Granted, I feel like we're not at the level we're supposed to be for this area, but...
Should probably be a little bit higher, but probably not dramatically higher.
It's through this way, right? Through Saturate's place.
Yeah. Anybody home? Wow. Not even exaggerate. Exaggerate.
I don't know why, I just like the knocking sound. I feel like I've heard that in plenty of... I just like the Super NES sound library for some reason. Like, I know
it was a pretty nice sound card, all things considered.
It's Bob Spuzz's corpse! No! How did it get all the way up here? It was in the household and then disappeared. Should I try and get it, or should I just not?
Let's just let Giygas take over.
Alright, radiation poisoning it is. Oh, cancer.
We got it. Now we just have to get out of here. You can teleport Beta if you want to. You don't have to fight your way back.
Do I have the room in this spot for it?
I'd maybe move up like half a head's width.
Well, I mean, I got plenty of PSI points. I'm not exactly, like, hurting or anything.
Maybe no.
Yeah! Kinda had to finagle back and forth there at the end. Oh! Mr. Saturn don't feel good now.
Alright, we did it!
I'm gonna take a nap. I have finished my nap. Didn't even let the music finish while I was sleeping. I was like, that's how done I am with the nap. So did I talk to Ann Donuts?
I don't know, probably. Well, guess what I maybe have?
I kind of want to see if they say anything.
I like how that Mr. Saturn is just excited.
And this is that excavator guy, right?
Yeah.
I never got why he was here.
Probably just the manual labor, I guess.
It was either that or he had the budget for it.
Yeah.
Considering they, like, dug up a diamond that was worth $1 million and just went like, here, kid, you have it. It's not gold.
Maybe he got gold. It was like, hey, man, I got a lot of money. And then Ann Donuts and Apple Kid were like, yo, we actually need some, like, help to build this thing? And some funding. And he was like, you're helping that kid, right? I'm in. Oh, so how do you know it exists?
Theoretical physics.
Also, how do these elements work? You know, like, as they get... You know, we've kind of filled out the periodic table, right? As you go higher off the bottom of the periodic table, that's kind of the only place new elements can exist.
I never got the section that was down at the bottom, but was technically a part of the middle. What was that all about? Like, you don't have to drag on for it. Like...
I don't remember. I used to know. I don't remember exactly. It's where, like, something weird about their composition means that they would technically fit in higher up than where they are listed. But I think the deal with most of them is that their composition is so awkward that they can't form in nature. And in turn, all of them are super radioactive. And
well, that can't be good.
Yeah, and for the most part can only exist for, like, nanoseconds.
Okay. So that's literally what that bottom bar is about?
I don't know exactly, but that's something about it. I do know that if you wanted to make a new element, you'd be going, like, off the bottom of the table to go find new elements down there.
Yeah,
but like that's
like all the elements that used to have like the Una or the Uno kind of names, because some of them actually been filled out a bit here and there.
But, like, when you're down there making new elements, that's where, like, we're not going to find something down there that exists in nature, or it would exist in nature. Like, everything going down that far is mostly theoretical elements that, like, are super, super radioactive.
And once again, that can't be good.
Yeah. So, like, it's always funny when they say, like, it's a new element! Unless this whole world just has a different style of atomic structure than ours does, that's not really possible.
Okay, I took my nap again.
Yay!
Thank God I can poop in here now.
So it can heal us and save. That's good.
We're good.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay.
Real quick. And I'm gonna say that now is probably a good time to take a break. Until next time, everyone, we're gonna take this phase distorter and we're gonna go beat up Giygas. It's gonna be great and everybody's gonna be happy. Except us. Because it's probably gonna be a really hard journey.
Also, our mouths don't have that extra pixel, but 2 pixels to illustrate that we're smiling.
Yeah, so we're just kind of going,